Hello, BookTube. Some choice thrift shop finds to share with you today, 4 of them. The first one being Byron, The Years of Fame by Peter Quinnell. This is about just 5 years in Byron's life, from 1811 to 1816, when he had an affair with Caroline Lamb, when he married Annabella Milbank, when he became, as he put it, famous overnight. All that happened in almost no time at all. And this book covers that period. And I had a crappy paperback of it that I can't even find. So I was very happy to find this. Because Peter Quinnell was an indefatigable writer. Wrote the whole shelf full of books, but he was especially good on Byron. Next was The Brothers of Gwyneth by Edith Pargeter, who did a great standalone novel. This is a quartet of novels set in medieval Wales. And I've had them on and off here and there over the years. And the whole time that I did, I kept thinking, these things are short enough so that if they could be just in one volume, that would be great. And here it is. I had no idea this existed, but now I have it. And it's a perfect opportunity to reread them all in sequence, which I've never read them all in sequence. I've read them all, but that'll be a lot of fun. Next one is a project for this summer, I have decided. It's the big one, baby. It's War and Peace. This is the Peviar and Volkonsky translation, which I disliked intensely when I first read it. But I'm going to give War and Peace. I'm going to read it again this summer, and I thought I would give this edition another try, just to see. It is certainly the most gorgeous and most elaborately produced War and Peace in hardcover in recent memory. So I will start this as soon as I am finished with my annual reading of the Iliad in June. And the last one is a hardcover edition of The Body in Question by Jonathan Miller, a great medical doctor and also comedian and documentarian who did I think it was a 12-part BBC special called The Body in Question, which he just takes the reader through all the various major parts, systems of the human body, the history of their investigation, the nature of their operation. And the series culminated in an autopsy, which was groundbreaking for a TV at the time. Miller is a fantastic explainer. Just first rate. You can actually see that even in his extensive directing career. He's directed opera. He directed, very memorably, he oversaw BBC productions of the whole of Shakespeare. And it's definitely on hand in this book too, where he has a knack for making things immediately understandable that are very complex. I thought I would read you an example of that. This is it's a chapter about the human body's defenses, just for everything from coughing and vomiting to the autoimmune system. And the chapter starts off in a classic Jonathan Miller way. By the time anyone feels ill enough to call in a doctor, he has already been receiving free treatment from a private physician whose personal services have been available to him from the moment of his conception. By inheriting the premises in which we are condemned to spend the rest of our lives, we are born into a hospital whose 24-hour services are, paradoxically, designed to overcome and counteract the risks of living in such a dangerous tenement. It is a hospital staffed by its only patient, and although we take no conscious part in our therapeutic activities, the fact that we have ourselves on call around the clock means that we can overcome most common emergencies without having to summon outside help. I haven't read this in 10 years, so it was nice to find it. I had a paperback that was oversized just like this hardcover, but the binding for the paperback was not up to the task, so you'd read a chapter and then pluck out pages. So it was nice to find this. I might take the occasion to read it again. And that's it. Nice, quick little highlights from the thrift shops in recent days. And we'll have more bookie talk tomorrow. Thank you, BookTube.